All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Looks like we got Rooster and Big Barty Ross maybe up in here, but what's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of Talking Gamecocks with your host, Gamecock Chuck, and my good buddy, Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. Go check out his new channel as he just created it, got rid of his other one due to some conflict with YouTube. So go check his channel out. Make sure you guys are subscribed. If you were subscribed to the other channel, then go subscribe to the new one, and hopefully he'll start putting out more content. He ain't put out a video here lately. What's up, Tristan? But we're going to talk a little bit about South Carolina. It's LSU week. It's time for the Gamecocks to hopefully get some revenge. As we all know what happened last year at Williams-Brice. I put out a video yesterday. You know, the game's going to be at 7:45. No surprise. No surprise there. They seem to get night games at LSU. So, what's up, Jordan? How you doing?
Good, man. How about yourself?
No, I'm tired, but I'm here. Hey, Tristan, when do you leave to go to boot camp, man? Put it down in the chat.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say something. The Rooster, why are you calling us clowns, man?
He said I forgot to hit the live again. No, I didn't. I didn't forget it. I had to get. I was running behind. October 27th. Okay, good deal. No, I was running behind, so I had to make sure I had everything lined up. But yeah, we go to Baton Rouge Saturday. I know you're gonna be at Coastal Carolina with your daughter. Cool.
Look.
Yeah, the Chanticleers.
Hill Nation, baby.
You'll be down there, but I will be here reacting to the game. So I want everybody, first of all, while you're in here, hit that like button and then come hang out with me Saturday and watch me lose my shit probably. As like I said, South Carolina LSU. Both teams are coming off a bye. Oh, Rooster. But both teams are coming off a bye, so we'll see what South Carolina's worked on during their time off. Hopefully they've gotten some stuff figured out with the offensive line, with the play calling, the run game. Hopefully they got something. Hopefully they got something figured out. Hey, it was great to be on a bye too, there, Rooster. I was stress free this past weekend.
Damn right. I didn't have butterflies, heartburn, or nothing.
Yeah, I was able to just sit back and just watch whoever was on TV, football, whatever, and just relax.
The only thing upset me the whole damn weekend was Mississippi State. that's the whole thing upset me the whole weekend.
Ain't none of them upset me because I didn't really care. There were some good games. We talked about it. What night was that? Saturday night?
Yeah, Saturday night we jumped on.
Yeah. There was some good games Saturday. Some shockers. Penn State got knocked out of the top 25 because they got embarrassed by UCLA. And that game wasn't even close as what the score indicated or what the score ended up being either. So
no, they got blew. They got blew the hell out.
They got jumped on early and they just held on and beat Penn State. What's up, Steve Rogers? How you doing? He said he wished State would have won. Yeah, Jordan does too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't think they were going to win that game. I thought Texas A&M was the better team. So, what's up, Quentin Broom?
I was tracking TRDs up in here too.
Yeah, TRD, what's up?
I was tracking so good on the Pick'em Challenge, man. I was sitting on like 6-7 wins going into the evening games, and I'm like, hell, I'm gonna knock 9-10 wins out here. Well, was I wrong? Was I wrong?
Yeah, I only finished with 6, so I finished better than what I thought I would. But I really don't have no topics tonight, so we can go with whatever you want to talk about.
I do want to talk about one subject before we get into the Gamecocks.
All right.
Top 25.
Mm-hmm.
Who in the hell believes that Notre is like y'all like to call it. I call it Notre Dame. Believes they should be in the top 25. Who believes that's bullshit other than me?
I mean, I got to see more from them. They ain't played many games. They're like a game behind. I think they had an early bye, but I think they would shake out whether they deserve to be there or not. I got to look. I don't have their schedule right here in front of me, so I don't know who they really play.
I just think they get a hall pass. You know what I mean? They always get a damn hall pass.
Yeah, because nobody won't make them join a conference.
No, and they're not that great of a damn
as long
team.
as they stay independent, they always can.
I mean, shit, Penn State got a hall pass. At the beginning of the season, I told everybody Penn State, I think I had them ranked 6th. So, and everybody else had them ranked like first or second or third. And I'm like, no, they're not that great. Well, I think that just proved itself when UCLA and Nico beat their ass. A shit-ass team.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What's up, Jackpot? He's in here. TRD said, what about Mark Sanchez? Yeah, he got arrested and he got stabbed.
Yeah, he got arrested, beating the hell out of an old damn man. The old man stabbed the shit out of him in the chest a couple times with a pocket knife.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, they were in an alleyway, and the old man pulled up with a delivery truck, is what the story says, and he didn't like where he was parked. So, anyway, I agree. That piece of shit started beating the old man up. The old man pulled a pocket knife out and stabbed him in the chest. Hey, and they didn't even charge the old man. It's self-defense.
Yeah, they charged Sanchez, didn't they?
Damn right they did.
Yeah, but
that's what money and drugs will do for you right there, brother.
yeah. Billy Cole said borderline blasphemy right here. LOL. Well, welcome in, Billy.
Then he said support old men. We always support old men, but when you get on here and want to talk shit, I'm going to talk shit back to you, Mr. Billy. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. He probably got off of nothing. Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, he played for the fake USC. So
yeah, he didn't have much of an NFL career, did he? I think he
was there for a few years.
Wasn't he the guy that had the butt fumble?
Oh, he was
with the Jets.
That was him, wasn't it?
I think so.
I had forgot about that.
Was it? I don't watch the NFL, but I think he was. I think he was the one that had the butt fumble when he played for the Jets. But Jackpot would probably know if that's right.
I think you're right about that.
Like I said, I don't. It was, yeah. Jackpot said it was. So, yeah, he didn't really have a very, I guess, long career in the NFL, or he was more of a college quarterback.
Yeah, and you know why? Why is that? Why is that? You see quarterbacks that are great at the collegiate level. Then they get to the NFL and they ain't jack diddly squat. And then you see, and I'm just going to use these two for example, because I think everybody knows who these two are. You see Trevor Lawrence went to a shitty-ass team.
Yep.
Which they're playing tonight, but went to a shitty-ass team and became a better quarterback. Then you see Spencer Rattler that played on a shitty-ass team for the Gamecocks. And right now, did you see his stats yesterday, man? I mean, if he had a damn line, but he should be used to not being able to play behind a line because that's what he's done all his damn career.
Yeah. I looked at them, but I don't remember what they were. I know he's the first quarterback drafted by the Saints to win a game.
Yeah.
Since 1998.
And who was that? Drew Brees, I would assume?
I don't know. Did they draft? Yeah, I guess they did draft Drew Brees.
Yeah, they drafted Drew Brees. I'm pretty sure they did.
I'd have to go back and look. But yeah, he had some. Let me pull up his stats. Jack Paul said he had an 87-yard touchdown pass to that Shaheed or whatever his name is, the wide receiver. But
well, y'all do realize who's punting for that team as well, don't you?
yeah, Kai Kruger.
Yeah.
There's another Gamecock on there too, ain't it? Torricelli Simpkins.
Yep.
I think so. I think I heard Jack Paul say that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch it, but I had it on yesterday, and I fell asleep watching the Panther game, and woke up and it was still on, and then I fell asleep again, and I finally got up and the Commanders was on. So let's see what he did yesterday. Pull up his stats.
What the hell y'all talking about Jackpot
get it
stick?
up here.
Jackpot short.
Somebody said they're talking about fat people.
Jackpot is short.
They're talking about fat people.
No, he ain't fat. He's short and chunky. There's a difference between fat and chunky. He's short and chunky.
Rattler was 21 to 31 for 225 yards and a touchdown. The touchdown was the 87-yard pass, like Jackpot said. So,
but I'm gonna say this with Jackpot: as much as he sweats and as hard as he works, I don't know. Jackpot, how many pounds have you lost since you went back to Utz? I bet you lost quite a few. Because your ass be out early in the morning, Bubba. You try to beat the heat. Your ass is out there early working your ass off.
Yeah, Rico, Rooster made a good point. Rico had a game yesterday too. He had over 200 yards for the Panthers.
Yeah, it's like 206.
Yeah, he balled out yesterday. Like I said, I was in and out of that game because I don't keep up with the NFL. I just had it on just because it's sports. But that ain't.
And my thing is this:
206.
If you look at superstar players that we have, and when I say we, I mean the Gamecocks. In the NFL, Xavier called, I think, 2 or 3. I know he scored a touchdown, so he had about 80 yards. He was a standout for us. Deebo Samuel, which is a standout NFL player. We used him as a receiver. We should have been using him as a freaking a slot running back / receiver / whatever. He's great in the NFL. You know, you see Eamon Morey, of course, he was in his position. He's doing good. There's just a lot of people. Rico Dowdle. I mean, he was a good running back for us, but he wasn't great. But he's in the damn NFL, man. He just rushed over 200 yards in one game. That is unheard of.
Yeah, I don't know why the Cowboys got rid of him. I mean, I'm pretty sure they had a reason, but because he run for over, did he run for over 1,000 yards last year for the Cowboys?
Yeah, but you can't bet that on a damn thing. The Cowboys, Jerry Jones, he lives in another damn world.
Yeah,
I mean, he's the reason why they have a salary cap. If it wasn't for that, he'd buy the best team in the NFL every year. You know?
Yeah. What's up, Deepak? How you doing? Yeah, Rooster Leggett had a touchdown. He had I guess it was a go-ahead touchdown before Miami marched down and went ahead, and then it was like back and forth. It was like back and forth in the fourth quarter. Much as I can remember.
Yeah, his touchdown was early.
No, he had one to go ahead, didn't he? It was
I thought his touchdown was like the second quarter.
To put him up like 20 to.
You might be right. I mean, I don't follow it. I don't follow it like that. So you might be right, but I thought his touchdown was early.
Yeah, who knows? Well, no, the Panthers didn't score I think they didn't score till like the second half almost.
Okay, well maybe you're right. I know they were down 17-0. at
I
one
know
point.
they struggled first off, and then they finally put something together. I can't remember if they scored or not in the beginning in the first half, but I know he did. He did have a touchdown, and the tight end had a touchdown. I remember that, and Rico had a touchdown. So,
All right. So, what do you think about them old game chickens coming up this week?
oh my goodness, what I think about them?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they put in some work this week. I know they had an extra long weekend, which we talked about this last week, which is stupid in my opinion, mind-boggling to have that much time off. I agree with you. Mental health is a thing, and got to take care of that. I get all that, but
Sure.
I think we got a lot of stuff we need to work on. That yeah, I don't know if a week and a half is enough time to try to fix some of that stuff. But I do want to see some a little bit of improvement, I guess, or some improvement.
I'm going to go out here. I'm not going to give my prediction of the game. I'll do that Friday night. But like I said Saturday,
Yep.
I'll go out here and tell everybody. This is going to be a better game than what I think people believe it's going to be. I believe that wholeheartedly. I'm not speaking with my heart. I'm speaking with my mind. If you look at the history of the Gamecocks, the history of Lenore Sellers, even though we've got 1 year to base that off of, he doesn't come alive until about game 5 or 6. He came alive in game 5. I just believe wholeheartedly if our offensive line can block, our defense can do what they're known to do, I think it'll be a good game. Do I think it's going to be a blowout? No. The only way it would be a blowout is Lenore Sellers went down in the end of the first quarter. That would be the only way.
So if he gets knocked out like last year,
yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about the game just yet. Got a couple more days to think about it. But, I mean, I don't know how healthy Garrett Nussmeier is. I see stuff online, and I don't know if you can believe that or not about him. And so I don't know if he's injured, healthy, 100% what. But they got issues on the offensive side of the ball with the play calling. Defense, they're solid on defense. So
they're legit. They're legit.
Yeah, so we got to get Lenore. We got to let Lenore be Lenore. We got to get him outside and let him do what he did last year and make some plays, make some things happen with his legs. And when he's got time in the pocket, when the offensive line decides to block for him, he needs to make good throws, good reads. Quit staring down receivers. Don't get locked on one guy. He needs to go through his progression and find the open guy and make things happen like that. I don't know about the run game. We've yet to establish the run game.
A lot of people want to throw shade at Mike Shula, but I thought the best coaching I've seen him do in quite some time was not our last game, it was the game before. And he realized we couldn't run the ball. Okay. Lenore threw for
305 yards?
5 yards, 7 yards, whatever it was. Yeah. Well, that's called being a smart play caller. And then the last game, at the end of the day, the head coach is the CEO. He's going to tell you, we're going to run the ball. And I think that's what happened. And so we sold ourselves out to the run. And don't get me wrong, we won the game by 2 defensive scores. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We won the game, right?
Yeah.
But the stats weren't there. At the end of the day, if we can try the run and it stops, then we've got to go over the top. That's it, bottom line. But I don't think we can continue to try to run up the middle like we do instead of, outside runs, and be competitive. I just don't think that can happen.
Yeah. Rooster said he watched the LSU YouTube guy, and he said Nuss has a torso injury, and then showed how he is just throwing with his arm.
Well, that could be
that could be
an advantage to us if that's the case.
Yeah, we can get some pressure on him, make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Yeah,
I think that will work in our favor. Billy Cole said LSU is 15th against the run. Well, we don't have no run game, Mr. Billy.
We ain't got no run game.
That stat's going to look better this weekend, unless Norris can make some things happen with his legs. So, Quentin wants to see Nuss play instead of the new quarterback to prepare for, who also can run, read option, center. Nuss is a statue. Yeah, I'd rather play against Garrett Nussmeier instead of a mobile dual threat quarterback. Even though we don't know how good he is, or I don't know how good he is, I ain't watched him play.
I've never thought he was a great. You talking about Nussmeier or the backup?
The backup.
I don't even know
if he's a dual threat quarterback, we don't fare well against him type of quarterbacks.
No, but I will say this: Nussmeier has never been that dude to me. I know a lot of people hyped him up. And listen, he had flashes last year that I'm like, damn, that cat's pretty good. But at the end of the day, he was never like that. Again, like that guy that you're like, damn. I guess the Johnny Footballs of the world are gone.
Yeah. Roger said if you try to throw on LSU secondary, that's an uphill battle. Okay,
I'd risk it.
The backup is Michael Van Buren, come from Mississippi State.
I would risk throwing the ball against them 60-40 play call. I would risk it because they're gonna man up. They're not gonna play zone. They're gonna man up.
Yeah, well,
if they do that, then I would risk it.
Yeah, you got to take chances, man. You can't. We got nothing to lose in this game, man. You got nothing to lose. You got to go out there and put it all out there. So see what happens. LSU isn't great against the pass, Rooster said. I ain't looked up all the stats. I got to look up all their stats and stuff and see what kind of advantage we got.
We all know they're going to double team your boy.
Uh-huh.
But we also have a receiver that's all of a sudden emerged that nobody really is like, where the hell did he come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dre Jacobs.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, Harbor can only do but so much double team. If they double team Harbor, then I think it's just going to open the door for Jacob and my man, for whatever reason, I don't know. I cannot figure out. Nobody is saying if he's hurt, if he's making bad grades, if he's got a bad attitude. I don't know where my boy's at.
Maybe he got pushed down a depth chart.
Maybe.
I mean, sometimes that's how it happens. Maybe he just ain't practicing like he should be to get the reps.
Maybe some people come to life when the damn lights come on.
Yeah. TRD made a good point. Harold Perkins is real good. Jackpot said he has a bad feeling drive all that way, go like the Alabama game last year. Oh, man.
Well, you know what, Jackpot? That was a damn good game, and we had a chance, and you know that. So if it turns out that way, you didn't drive all that way for no damn reason. That's the way I look at it. And plus, personally, as a friend of yours, you need a vacation. You need that getaway.
Yeah. That was a good game. Too bad we can't hit a 2-point conversion, a field goal, and we fumbled in their area. So, and I agree, Jackpot. We need to start utilizing our tight ends more. We need to start targeting them. We got some really good ones: Brady Hunt, Jordan Dingle. So, yep. So, all right, I put the link out there if anybody wants to join us.
Somebody jump on TRD, Jackpot, Rooster.
Yeah, come on in here. Like I said, I'm worn out today, so I'm trying to think of some things to talk about. But I know we haven't fared well against LSU. Well, we're 19-2-1. Last time we beat them was 1994. I don't know, Jackpot. I mean, I guess he probably got pushed down the depth chart too. He's also recovering from an injury. I think he was banged up last year, I believe. Down the stretch, I think he got a little nicked up. So he may have gotten bypassed by Brady Hunt and Jordan Dingle on the depth chart. But yeah, last time we won was 1994. It was the only victory at LSU. It was the only game we ever won at night there. So we're going to need some luck this weekend. There's Carolina Jackpot. What's up, Jackpot?
What's up, buddy?
Howdy. I'm good. I'm just sitting here in the dark with the dog. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. You said you sitting in the dark with the dogs?
Y'all doing all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Over here with me.
You're breaking up, Lee.
I'm breaking up. Hold on.
Yeah. TRD said, yeah, Michael Smith has a lingering injury that he got last year. I guess he hasn't been able to get over it yet. Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's still not 100% healthy, and he's probably got bypassed by Dingle and Brady Hunt, of course. That's my thoughts.
It sounds legit to me. Hell, I don't know. Jackpot, come out and come back in. You with
Y'all
us?
hear me now?
Yeah, we got you, Bubba. We got you.
Okay. I switched to a different internet connection. Sorry.
What you got, my friend? Damn, he's freezing up again.
I think his internet connection is.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on back here. What's going on with this thing? I better just leave.
That's that 3 a.m. going to work.
Some of it. Doggone it.
Everybody there is Carolina Jackpot trying to figure out his own internet.
Hey, I have trouble sometimes too, so I can't laugh. He jumped off. He might have to jump back on.
Well, I know for a fact he wakes up at like 3 a.m. and starts his route.
Yeah. Yeah, I get up about 4:30, I think. So,
and you know, it's weird, man. I guess the older you get, it's just like Saturday morning. I didn't have nothing to do, right? And I'm like, all right. I stayed up like 11. I normally go to bed like 10, 10:30. Stayed up at 11. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna sleep in. I'm gonna sleep about 8:30. No shit, no. Feet hit the floor at 5:45.
What's up, TRD?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, gentlemen, what's going on tonight?
Your world, man. We just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
I hear you, Bubba. The game Saturday. It's going to be South Carolina's offense against LSU's defense. Watch.
All right. Who you think prevails?
Personally, night game, and this is not, I'm not trolling. You know, I don't like South Carolina, but I think LSU wins a close one. I do.
Listen, I can't disagree with you there.
I think they win a close one. Yeah. I mean, well, shit. Nussmeier may be hurt, but you don't have a running game. You don't. Just like Clemson.
I mean, our running game is our quarterback.
Yeah. But how much can he do? How much can he do? I'm just afraid. I hope not. But he's maybe a couple of hits from. He's already had a concussion. I mean, it's like. But he don't have no time, man. That offensive line doesn't give him any time. No time.
They don't.
Cade has all the time in the world, and he still throws an incomplete pass.
And you know, I listen. I'm not throwing shade at y'all either. I do not understand how a man can stand in the pocket for damn near 8 seconds and still can't complete a pass.
Exactly. Happened a number of times this year.
Yeah, I mean, just stand back there, dance around on his toes, and still can't complete a pass. I'm like, what in the hell are you doing?
He's probably the worst quarterback in the country this year that when it comes to making a split-second decision. He is not good at all. Not good at all. So,
No.
But I'll be watching the game. I know you guys will be on live stream. I'll probably be on with you guys. I'll have the Clemson game.
Well,
I won't be.
Deal is going to be in Coastal.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey.
Is your daughter a student there, or is she still in high school?
No. She's only 13. But let me explain this to you if you got a second.
Yeah.
She has danced nationally for the last 6 years.
Okay.
And so here's how it operates. Now, when I say dance nationally, you got to pay for all this shit, okay? It's not free.
No, I had friends that out here in Virginia, their kids dance. Very expensive.
Right. But she's danced for the University of South Carolina at 3 years in a row during basketball games.
Okay.
And what they put out what these things called clinics. And they put these clinics out, and when you go to these clinics, long story short, you sign up to go to the clinics. It costs about $65, something like that. It's not very expensive. You go to these clinics, and what happens is they start recruiting you as a dancer at a very young age.
Right.
So the purpose behind them is that they know who you are. They know what you can do at this age. So 6 years from now, when they're starting to recruit their team for that year, their competition team, they're familiar with you. Does that make sense? It's just like recruiting football. It's the same thing.
Yeah. She'll be on the football field.
Yeah, she will be at the 50-yard line on the football field.
Halftime?
Yes, sir. And she's the only one from her dance studio goal. The only one.
Cool. And you'll get to partake in all the free food, won't you?
Yeah, I wish they served free beer instead of free food.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't need all that. You don't need all that free beer. Oh, man.
But, yeah, we'll be there. The game kicks off at 7. And we'll probably leave, I don't know, middle to end of the third quarter.
Who do they play?
Oh, shit. I mean, that's the Sun Belt. Shit.
James Houston, I'm trying to think of the Old Dominion.
No. Hold on a minute, I'll tell you.
Central Florida? No, they're an American Athletic.
Louisiana Monroe.
Ooh.
ULM. I got you.
Yeah, they'll probably lose that game.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, Coastal's having a rough go at it this year.
Yeah, but we're sitting 5 rows up,
Okay.
right there behind the brick wall. So
You'll be in good old Horry County.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
Ori.
Yeah. Hey, Rooster brought the stats. Said Gamecocks give up 180 passing yards per game. LSU 208. LSU only gives up 80 yards rushing, so not the week to be stubborn with the run game. Yeah.
No. Last week, well, I say last week.
Week
before last. That was a Shane Beamer to prove a point that we could run the damn football. That's what that was. There ain't nobody gonna convince me any different than that.
Yeah. Yeah. God, but your schedule coming up. My God. Oh, my God. Hey, you guys canceled. The Miami series has been canceled.
Yeah, I saw that. Home and home.
You guys are looking for, like Jackpot said earlier, you're looking for a 12th team to play. And I agree with them. It should be a South Carolina FCS school.
Well, you shit. Yeah, if I've said this once, I've said this 10,000 times. At the end of the day, if you look at a list of schools in the state of South Carolina, acceptance, as far as enrollment, your number one school is University of South Carolina. Your number two school is Clemson. Your number three right now is Coastal. It used to be College of Charleston, but Coastal just
okay.
Yeah, Coastal surpassed them in 2025. Your number four is College of Charleston. I say all that to say this. If we're going to pick a school out to pay money to, why not choose the Coastals, the College of Charlestons, the Charleston Southerns, the South Carolina States of the world?
Yep.
Spend that money inside of our own damn state. That's the way I see it.
Yep.
Hell, even Citadel. Pay Citadel. Who gives a shit? And hopefully they don't beat us this time.
Yeah. What's up? Rob's in here. What's up? How you doing?
What's up, Rob?
And Big Barney Ross. But yeah, this is not the week to run the ball, like Rooster said. I agree. Unless it's Lenore's doing what he normally does, being Lenore's. We better not try to run it up the middle.
Well, you said Rob's in here, and I do see him. Hey, Rob, how you doing, bud? But Rob's called this, and I've called this from word go. I mean, I agree with him 100%. You can't run a quarterback of that damn talent 14, 15 times a game. I mean, you asking for this cat to get hurt.
Yep.
You just cannot do it. And I know Rooster and I went at it about it. And he was like, all we got to do is run 7. This was last year. And I'm like, dude, this is the SEC. You can't do it. You cannot run that man. I would say run him 6 to 7 times a game. Now, breaking out of a play and running, that's on him. But a design run, I would not design any more than 4 to 5 design runs a game. Now, if he breaks loose 4 or 5 more, so be it. You know what I mean?
Well, he's been hurt one time this year, and the play he got hurt on was a pass play. So
it was a pass play. That was like a Dale Earnhardt getting killed kind of play. It didn't look that bad.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah. Rooster said you're
I'm going to jump on off. I was just saying, hey, I'll be watching the game with you guys on Saturday.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Later.
See you, Mike.
Rooster said you run him enough to win. He hasn't got hurt twice, both times in the pocket. So.
Well, how many times has he fumbled trying to run?
He fumbled running and he's fumbled in the pocket. So, yeah, I don't know.
But you can expect fumbles from a playmaker. I mean, that's. I would rather see him fumble the ball, and a lot of people might disagree. I would rather see him fumble the ball, trying to make a damn play, getting that first down, than I would like the interception against Vanderbilt. That was just, the guy dropped back. He slid right across the middle. He didn't see. I hate that shit. Right on the goal line, too. Man, I hate that.
Yeah. I don't want to see him fumble at all, honestly, but I don't know.
He needs to make quicker decisions. Well, guess what? He ain't got time, Michael. He ain't got time.
No. That offensive line's not allowing him enough time.
No, he ain't got time to shit down his damn leg, much less make a damn decision.
We need to throw design 7-yard pass every set of downs. That's what Quentin Broom said.
Oh, we only do that when it's 4th and 20. Yeah, we only do that when it's 4th and 20.
Throw it behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Billy Cole's waiting on you to say plum in a sentence.
Why does he get such a kick out of me saying plum?
I don't know. Dinking and dunking shovel passes. Yeah, that's another thing we need to see. We need to see some dump offs to the running backs out of the backfield. We haven't seen that.
Hell yeah, get them on the outside. That's an extension of the run game. Absolutely.
We haven't seen that a whole lot this year.
No. But throwing the ball with, 3rd and 6 behind the line of scrimmage, that's just plumb dumb. There you go, Mr. Billy. That's just plumb dumb.
Just like TRD said, throwing a bubble screen. I hate that play, dude.
I hate it.
I hate that play. We don't have the guys to block for that, and it never seems to work out that well. It works out once in a blue moon. So,
and truth really be told, our line is atrocious. I mean, we would all agree with that, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, our damn running backs ain't blocking neither. They're supposed to pick up a gap. They're not doing it. And I don't give a damn. That's across the board.
Yeah. Rooster said we need to spread the field. Schuler runs everything inside the hash marks.
That's that NFL mentality.
Yeah. Well,
that's that NFL mentality.
Well, he needs to get out of it.
Yeah.
He needs to get away from that because this ain't the NFL yet. This ain't the NFL.
Now, I mean, think about, and again, G.A. Magnus, thank the world of the man. But we all know who called the plays back in the day. Spurrier called it. And he has gone public and said, it's not rocket science. We line it up. We run it right at them. Right down the pipe. Run it right at them. If they can stop it, bless them for stopping it. And if they do stop it, then I'm just going over their head. It's not rocket science. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you don't continue to gain friggin' 2.5 yards and think that's how you're going to win a football. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. We don't have the running back we don't have the offensive line Spurrier had. So
yeah, the hell with the running backs.
We don't have the line that Spurrier had back in the day.
Exactly. Rob said the same thing. We don't have the blocking for it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So why not do something? Why not run a and I know this is not traditional, and most people will say, "Oh, damn that Jordan, that's bullshit." Why not run that damn? Because technically, what Vanderbilt runs is the friggin' triple option. If you watch it, they line it up differently. It's not like that old veer. They line it up differently, but it's the same damn thing. And look how much success they've had doing it. I mean, yeah, I get pissed off and I call it backyard ball, but at the end of the day, that's that same shit Georgia Tech used to run for years. It's the same damn thing. It's just they do it with different people. They pull a slot to swing around. A lot of us call it the jet sweep. He's got more than two options. That is called an option offense.
Yeah. Billy Cole said we Debbie Downers. Nah.
Debbie Downers.
Yeah, he said he came here to hear some positive speeches.
My positive speeches, I think it's going to be a close game against LSU. I mean, I do. I believe that wholeheartedly. Now, when I see it, it would make me excited. But at the end of the day, right now, what the hell positive do we have? I mean, what positive can we talk about? If you watch football, come on.
Well, positive, I don't know.
We got a hell of a quarterback that gets demolished. That's our positive. We got a hell of a quarterback.
Yeah. Got a hell of a quarterback. Got a really good defensive edge player, defensive end.
But he gets double teamed and chipped.
Yeah.
I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah, that's probably about the most positive things we have right now. So, but
I said that, Rooster. I said that. It's a different type of the triple option because they use wide receivers, slots, running backs, quarterbacks. It's a different type, but it's the same damn concept. If you watch it, it's the same damn concept. They have more than one option every play.
There you go. Rob's going to come on here and give us some positive.
Come on, Rob. Rob being positive, boy, that's a positive to start with.
Clowney plays for Dallas. Huh. No.
Yeah, I think he's played like 5 downs since he's been there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he ain't played much.
Yeah.
It's not called a damn RPO. It's the damn option.
Oh, man. But, yeah, we're gonna dive more into LSU on Friday. Hopefully I'll have all my thoughts together. And
so hold a minute. So do you think what we run is called the RPO? Is that what you think we run? Is the RPO?
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Rooster?
No, I'm talking to both of y'all. So
because I didn't say anything about neither one of them. So
we do run some RPOs where he can pull it. But that damn Pavia runs a straight up option offense just from different areas with the offensive line to block.
Yep. What's up, Rob?
What's up, Rob?
Hey, what's up?
Rob's not at the house. Where you at, Rob?
I'm out walking my dog.
What you doing, buddy?
There she is. She's crazy, but she's mine. Anyway, I thought I could give you positive vibes.
Did he break up?
You breaking up, Rob.
You've got a defensive end that's in 25 different draft boards as a first-round pick. You generally walk onto the field with the best offensive and the best defensive player against whoever you play. That's something South Carolina hasn't had.
I agree with you.
Right?
Yeah, Rob, you're breaking up.
You kind of broke up, so I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, I said, is it better now? I don't know if I'm.
It's better. Yeah.
Walking in the neighborhood.
I got you.
All right, cool. So here's what you got. You've got in 5 different mock drafts that I've seen in the past week, you've got the number 1 player overall, and by the way, he happens to play quarterback. You also have a defensive end that in 25 draft boards is picked in the top 10. So you have the best offensive and best defensive player on the field from an NFL perspective, according to, several different boards, which is something that South Carolina hasn't had. Can you name another time where that's true?
No, I cannot.
Yeah, it's been
That's a hell of a positive, I mean, I'm just saying that's
positive. But Rob,
isn't that what you want in recruiting and everything else? I mean, let's give credit there.
I'm not complaining about the recruiting. All I'm complaining about is why the hell do we have a fucking line that can block for the best damn offensive player in football?
Well, I mean, there's several sections to that. I mean, I don't understand the relationship with Tinsley. I don't understand why Sean Elliott's not coaching your offensive line.
Thank you.
Those are things that make too much sense. And the fact that he left a program where he's the head coach to come be a run game coordinator. I mean, I think your offense would be better if he were calling plays.
Oh,
I really do.
You are preaching to the choir. I'm gonna take your dollar bill and run it to the bank and turn it into 100 because we agree 100%.
Yeah, and people think I'm like trying to slam South Carolina for that. I'm not. I'm just saying that you have somebody on your staff that I think could be a very good play caller, and he's not. But there's another positive though. I mean, you got some. I think he's a good coach. I think that your defense has played better in some sections than I thought they would at the beginning of the season, considering the fact that 7 of the guys from last year's unit are playing in the NFL. I mean, it's a rebuilding year for the defense. These are positive things to think about. It's not anything crazy, but the sad thing is that your next 5 opponents are all in the top 11 as of right now, even though I don't think that rankings mean anything till after Halloween. Yeah. But if we're looking at it from what certain people think about them, you're going to play 5 of your next 5 games are against teams in the top 11, and we'll find out how good they are. Now, could you go 0-5? Yeah, you probably could. That's a brutal stretch. I think that we were talking about this last night on our show. I think that Oklahoma without Mateer is probably the closest one where I think, hey, there's a shot there. If it's, it's an early kickoff, maybe there's a chance that they can come out and do something. But, there's all this talk about, the schedule's tough, but the schedule's tough every year. But this is an opportunity to use it as a measuring stick. And if they go out and they're competitive, but they're 0-5, but they lose, they don't get their shit handed to them every single game, then I still think there's hope. But if they go out and in 3 of those 5 games, they look like hot dog water, then, things have to be talked about a little bit in the off season. Maybe not just changes in coaching, but changes in players,
Well, and I'm going to say this, Rob, and I think you'll get a laugh out of this. I personally believe Rob wholeheartedly is a backdoor South Carolina fan. I know he's a Clemson fan.
I don't believe in that, sir. I just covered. This is my 23rd season covering the Gamecocks on the radio. So if you think that, I mean, I would like to see for some of the fans, including my podcast co-host, Mr. Carolina Jackpot, I'd like to see him not have to go through misery every season. And maybe, maybe I can make a trip to the playoffs. Because as a Clemson fan, I've gotten to do that. I've gotten to, hey, where are we playing in the playoffs? Not let's get ready for the Who Gives a Shit Bowl. I'd like for my friends that are South Carolina fans to have the opportunity to be relevant on the national championship front. So, if that makes me a closet Gamecock fan, then I'll wear that.
And at the end of the day, I hope you consider me a friend because I consider you a friend.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, I know you want us to be successful because it makes our game better. against each
Well,
other.
absolutely. I want you guys 11-0 when you play Clemson, and then I want you to lose 167-0.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
but
You know?
you have stated this many times.
Yeah,
Now, if I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong.
sure.
South Carolina's got issues. Their issues are winning in the month of October, right or wrong.
Yeah, I think Shane Beamer has like 4 wins or something like that. I looked it up. He doesn't do well in October. And that's why people get pissy with me when I say that. Josh Pate always calls it Cocktober, but it's not. They don't wake up till November. And then all of a sudden they're coming off the mat, and it's just, kind of the shits if you're a Gamecock fan.
It is, but you know what, Robbie? It's like I tell Pigskin Pete. I get on his show. I don't like tune in, but I comment, and if I comment, he always brings it up, and I bless him for that. I always tell him all the time, "Hey, I hope y'all guys have a great game. I'd love to see y'all lose, but I know it's not going to happen." And then when he gets pissed off, I always comment, "Now you know what it's like to be a Gamecock fan." And he's like, "Dude,
That's
you're right."
fair. I just think that, you can, I've said this before too, like, Shane Beamer essentially has the same record that Will Muschamp has.
Yes, he does.
The exception is that he got a big win over Tennessee that nobody gave him a snowball chance in hell of getting. And he's got 2 wins over Clemson, and I think that those 3 games are why he's looked upon favorably here. I mean, he has a losing record in conference. You have to ask yourself eventually, are we just playing to go and beat Clemson and it be looked at as like, oh, wow, that was kind of a fluky thing? Or are we playing to win the SEC, which is what Spurrier wanted to do?
Well, you're absolutely right, but there's another thing that you didn't bring up.
What's
He's
that?
bringing in more money to the program than any other coach ever has.
Okay. That's fair. Because he is, but I can make an argument that Dawn Staley's could be more important than he is because of her, you're switching to Nike.
Whoa. That's not an argument. I'm not willing to have that argument with you. That's not an argument. Okay?
No.
I'm not going to argue that.
Well, I mean, you can look at the contract. I think I posted it on our Facebook page. The first thing mentioned is the women's team.
But what I'm saying, I'm not going to argue with you with that of why we're switching to Nike. But I'm saying the football program itself is bringing in more money. Now, hell,
well, there's lots of things that can contribute to that. I mean, the SEC getting a monster television contract, the fact that if that team goes 0-11, y'all are still going to pack that place, or at least buy the tickets. That's important too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but I agree with you 100%. Yeah. Do you remember the game? Because I remember, because you covered Gamecocks as well.
Yeah.
Do you remember the game that we lost against? Who was it, Chuck? We lost against.
There's been several.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about back in the Spurrier days. We lost against. Damn.
You lost to the Citadel.
No. We had a close game. I think it was against maybe Alabama. And Spurrier got on his presser and he said, "What the hell are y'all cheering for? What the hell are y'all cheering for?"
I remember that. I can't remember the game, but he was upset about it.
Yeah,
I remember him like
applauding the players. They just lost. We lost. What the hell are y'all cheering for?
He was great on that front because he was so competitive, but he was like, remember him getting there and it's like, I took down all the beat Clemson stuff, Yeah. It's like the objective is to get to Atlanta, and I wish that Gamecock fans would think that way. Who gives a fuck about Clemson? Rob, go and play. Go to Atlanta. That's more important than beating Clemson.
Rob, you are 100% correct. I don't give a damn if we lost to Clemson every damn year. If I was in Atlanta competing for the SEC title, that's all that hell matters to me.
Well, I've said for a long time that Clemson shouldn't schedule South Carolina because it doesn't bring much to the schedule. South Carolina fans should feel the same way. What do you get from going up to Clemson? Besides a tough game before you're supposed to be playing for the SEC title.
Hey. And last year proved your exact point. We beat Clemson and they still won that damn ACC and got the playoffs.
Yep, still didn't do anything for us.
They're going to fix that though. But the reality is that, South Carolina canceled that series with Miami today. There's never a talk of why the hell are they playing Clemson, especially with the 9-game SEC schedule.
Well, it is a rivalry game though. We all love it.
I love the game too, but in my heart, as a Clemson fan, I want to play for conference titles and national titles. I think Gamecock fans should feel the same way. Get keyed up for that.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Well,
I agree with you.
I don't know. There's stuff that frustrates me about the team that they have now that I think they could do better with what they've got. But Shane Beamer has to grow a sack on the front of this offensive line ain't working. I don't give a shit who this coach is. We need to find somebody else. Until if you take the stickers off their helmets and you just look at their recruiting profiles, there's top guys in there that could have played anywhere in the conference. So in theory, the talent is there, but they're not being developed at all. So
hey, I have sat on this show and talked to I'm hoarse saying the exact same thing.
Well, until they figure that out.
And guess who it all boils back down to? It all boils back down to the damn head coach.
Right, because he's the one who has to deal with that. But I just think that if this season goes off the brink and you drop these 5 games and your only other win is the Coastal game, you lose to Clemson and you're at what? 4-8?
4-8. Yep.
Yeah. You finish 4-8. Are you looking around as like a big Gamecock fan and thinking, yeah, we're going to bring this guy back? And, it's the losing conference record, it's like, he's got what?
I will say this. Beamer is not going to go anywhere this year, even if he loses the next 5. And you know that well as I do, Rob. But
think about this, though. He's got a loss to Vanderbilt. Will Muschamp never had that. He's got what? I mean, how many? He's got what? 1 win against Eli Drinkowitz? I mean, that's... Yeah, he's got 1 win against Eli Drinkowitz up in Mizzou. There's a lot of things that you look at and you're like, what the hell's going on here,
I will tell you this wholeheartedly.
Sure.
If we win Coastal, which I'll be honest with you, I've called this from the beginning. You might think I'm crazy as hell. I got my Coastal cap on right now. Look at it right there. Look at your phone.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. There you go. Coastal hot.
If we lose these next 5 and Coastal, his ass is getting hot. Okay.
I don't think you'll lose the Coastal, but they don't look very good this year at all.
I truly don't either. But
I just think there's that nuclear theory. But
if we don't upset one of these teams and beat Clemson, his seat's going to get hot. Why? No different than Clemson, okay? Everybody likes to point shade at Dabo right now because Clemson's down. You would agree with that. Clemson's down.
Sure. But they're down this season, yeah.
Why are they down? Because Dabo got its expectations to another level for Clemson.
Sure.
But Dabo's still a top 2 coach in the country. I don't give a damn. Y'all fire him today, he's going to have a $15 million a year job tomorrow.
Well, he's already said that, because I'm going to go somewhere else and coach. Y'all don't want me here. He's already told him that. So, but Dabo Sweeney's not going anywhere. I mean, he's built up enough merit that, that he can have a season that's like this. And by the way, the Clemson season, the rest of the way, I mean, yeah, they played like shit, but would anybody be shocked if they won out? I wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock
me at all.
No.
So, I don't know, but I do think that there's something needs to be.
But let me ask you this,
a fire Beamer train, but there needs to be some talking if the guy goes 0-5 the rest of the way.
Let me ask you this: would it shock you that South Carolina won 2 of the next 5?
Yeah,
it would.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I just don't. I think the defensive lines they're going to face are too much for them. And I think that, especially if you watch the LSU tape, the way that they put Perkins in like exotic blitzes where he's coming from different spots all the time. I think that's what they're going to do with him, make him a spy on Sellers. And Sellers is going to have to get the ball out of his hands quick. And all these cuts and stuff he's trying to make, I think that's going to go away because Perkins is a world-class athlete.
Well, he ain't got time to do it against an athlete like that.
Well, that's go back and watch the Clemson game. It's on YouTube. Watch what he did to Klubnik. He would line up on the left side. The next play, he'd flip into the center, back to the left, and then the right. Then the play after that, he had no clue where he was coming from. That's what they're going to do with Sellers, in my opinion.
Yep.
So
I don't disagree.
Well, I feel bad for Jackpot having to go down there, man. It's going to be a tough trip.
Well, hopefully he'll have something to cheer about. At least a
Hopefully
close game.
so.
How about that?
Yeah, y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all.
All right, Rob.
See you later.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Well, there you go. You heard it from a Clemson.
Oh,
You heard it from a Clemson
what's
fan.
that?
You heard it from a Clemson fan that I think is a closet South Carolina fan. So there you go.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we've been at it a little over an hour, so I got to get off here so we can go to work in the morning. So
We appreciate everybody that has been on. I can't go through the list. There's a lot of people. Thank y'all so very much. Please hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe.
Yep. And we'll see you guys Friday. We'll be back on here at 8 o'clock to do our prediction and preview of the LSU game. So y'all come back and hang out with us.
Spurs up to my toes up. I'm the deal maker. Thank y'all.